match by Josh Taylor. Missed an absolute cracker in that last one, Josh. This match sees Sanika Choudhari play Hana Moataz. Hana the clear favourite, I think, going into this match. But Sanika had a good run so far in this tournament. Hana ranked over 100 places above Sanika. Based out of Cairo. And Sanika, the local player here. Be interesting to see the approach of this match.
Second, HCL SRFI Indian Tour Chennai Leg for the final match. Sanika Choudhari of India to serve, Hana, Moataz of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 teams.
And we're off. Josh, you with me?
Down. And out. 1 love.
Couple of quick fire points at the start here from Hana Moataz. She's the clear favourite going into this, so we'll be looking to dispatch her opponent as quickly as possible to save some energy for the later rounds.
And now, 3-1.
Hannah's raced to a 4-1 lead here, Owen.
Yeah, it's a very strong start from her, just sort of dominating the middle of the court really. Choudhary just struggling to get in front of her opponent, not quite finding her length yet at the start of this game.
This is what the way Hannah played yesterday, Owen, was very attacking into the front of the court. Looked to attack at will really. It was a very impressive display. She was on and off in about 10 minutes. So,
wow. I mean, I've seen her play previously, and she's a very attacking player, just naturally. So against a sort of a lower ranked player, she's going to want to impose her preferred style of play against her and really dictate the game.
yeah, she's got much more experience on the PSA Tour as well. Ranked 75 at the moment, as you were saying. Year younger though, but it's got a few more PSA matches under her belt. I'm still feeling refreshed, though, Owen, after that last ding dong battle. Certainly getting the
it's quite mentally taxing that. Absolutely, there was a lot going on. Both obviously incredibly competitive athletes wanting to win, and I think as a whole, I think the referee did a very good job in keeping a lid on that match and keeping it under control. Very clear purpose in what we wanted to see from both players, and then some great squashing parts from both of them. So it'll be interesting to see how Hamami backs it up tomorrow. in the semi-finals, because that was quite a physically demanding match, 76 minutes in duration. I know there's a lot of stoppages within that, but still mentally taxing to be on court for that long.
You want to get the old protein shake in, the old recovery strategies going.
Absolutely. And wow, that's just an absolutely blistering first game there from Moataz. Not giving any leniency to her opponent there. Just the 4 minutes in duration. Straight back in there. Both players not opting for the full length of break. Obviously, just the 4 minute match, so would have been particularly taxing physically for both players. More positive start there.
Really enjoying the jingle. Really enjoying the jingle in the advert, Zoe. I'm liking the HCL, our partners, lead sponsor for this event's jingle behind the advert.
Yeah, it's very catchy. Definitely gets your attention, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been sticking in my head since the first match I was on earlier on. Oh, crikey!
Yeah, interesting decision that. Be interesting to see if she steps
to play that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lovely touch that at the front, leaving the ball so short.
I wonder what the shortest spell on court in the lead up to a semi-finals has been, because I'm sure that Moataz will be up there with a world record if she carries on in the vein she did in the first game. So the last match was very similar.
Yeah, especially at this level. In some of the smaller Challenger Tour events, you might get a few mismatches with the seedings. But in a tournament of this size, you'd expect sort of a bit more of an even playing field getting into the latter stages of the tournament. But Hana, the clearly dominant player here, I think you're right about that time spent on court stick. It's just so severe in everything she does at the moment.
We have an in-house statistician to work these things out for us, Owen.
I think Chris Ryder's behind the scenes working them all out for us as we speak.
Yeah, he's very good on a calculator. You know, quick fingers, working out the sums. Mere 5,000 players on the tour to go through over the years to work out the quickest spell to get to a semi-final.
Yeah, just a light task.
Yeah, he'll be back with us probably by next week.
Yeah, I was going to say if the first game's anything to go by, then he might have his work cut out for him to get it back to us by the end of this match.
There's one thing for sure, to work out that stat, it'll take longer than the time on court from Moataz.
Oh, definitely, yes. But Choudhary already getting more points than she did in the last game. A few more errors sneaking in from Hana. Still not much to worry about, I don't think, from the ICL player.
Yeah, it's just starting to spend a bit more time in the middle of the court, isn't she, Owen? Just finding length a little bit more.
Yeah,
great opportunities like that last one.
Excellently taken. That difficult volley off the sidewall to be going that low. Showing good control. She's back in it, she's level. Putting a bit of pressure on Moataz.
Slightly lifted ball, sometimes quite hard on the glass. Lose the white ball in the lights.
Yeah, but I feel like it's such an effective shot if you can get it right on the glass, because it's very unforgiving in terms of the energy it gives back to the ball. If you get the weight of shot just right, it's so hard to dig out.
That's a beautiful shot there.
Yeah, some great attacking play here. It's almost like a completely different player to the first game.
They're just catching there with that base, brings up game balls.
Yeah, almost Hana firing through these games so quickly is almost a disadvantage to her, because I'm not sure she gets the chance to get warm and stay warm. So these short, sharp attacks, which Choudhari's firing in, are catching her off guard a little bit.
Just catching the tin. Moataz drawing it back. 10-all here. We're into the tie break.
I think maybe a little bit of sign of the inexperience there. Just going for a few winners maybe when they weren't quite on with the game ball opportunity. There we go, this is the second game to Moataz. Much better game that. Much more competitive game, that second one. It was good to see. Felt like Choudhary really settled into it and found her range a little bit more attacking and getting Hana out in the middle of the court.
Yeah, I'd agree. Just found a bit more weight of shot to the back of the court, didn't she? And as a result, got herself some good positions to play from. Which, hopefully we see some more of that, because it really did start to build into a lovely game. We're also interested if Moataz responds to the challenge from the last game as well. Already raced a 3-love lead here. Yeah,
there's a good opportunity there at the front of the court. Unfortunately, she's catching the tin, but she worked the rally well. And they can't give that sort of space around these top players in the middle. Too clinical for that. Oh. That kill's been shown a couple of times this morning. Seems to be, or this afternoon even. The court seems to take it really nicely.
Yeah, I think the speed of the court is obviously warm there, isn't it? So it's quite lively. So using the speed of the court in the kills and the severe options with a bit of pace going in certainly has worked well.
Yeah, you're seeing it a bit with that boast as well. It seems to fire around quite well if you hit it correctly. Oh, lovely shot. A love here. I think she's responded to that second game where she perhaps took her foot off the gas a little bit, and she's firing through. Very clinical here, not giving anything to her opponent.
How dare you take me to a tie-break? Here you go, and 9-love straight after.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. She's got the point on the board.
Oh,
She's not deviated from her game plan though. She's still attacking and chucking it in. Fair play to the tactics. It's been it's a bit of a shootout this almost. It's just winner or error from both players.
there's no messing around, Owen.
No, don't have time for that. Making the referee's day very easy.
Needs to break the ref after the last one, Owen.
I think they might have had to change the ref there. I think the ref from the last game has perhaps gone for a lie down and a nap quickly. But there we are. There's the match. Hana Moataz, fairly clinical. Even in the second game when Choudhary had the lead and game balls, you always felt like Hana was going to come back and win that. And there we are, just the 15 minutes in duration. I think she might still be on track for the least time spent on court on the run up to a final here.
Yeah, pass that over, Owen, to our statistician, Chris Ryder, to work out a feel.
Yes. So that's not quite shown there, but Hamami taking the 3-1 match against Al Surti earlier on, and Hana Moataz then taking a comfortable